so
Good morning. Good morning, Houston. It's Saturday morning, and we are excited to be here this Saturday enjoying a delicious cup of coffee. And you can see Jackson's Brew in the background.
Jackson's Brew actually made our coffee this
That's
morning.
true, so thank you. It's
Compliments
delicious.
of Cats Coffee. So
Yes.
the Jumping Mouse brand with cats is really good.
Well, we're excited to be here this morning. I'm Yaneth Martell, so good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining us on a Saturday morning. We woke up early on a Saturday. I was out a little late last night. I don't think I went to bed until like 12:30 or 1, and you were up last night.
I was up very late last night,
Yeah.
also out, but you went to some fun things last night.
We had a busy weekend.
It's starting right now.
It's barely starting today. Let me mute my speakers here real quick.
Good morning, Twan. How are you?
Morning, Twan. Let's see. We had a lot of open houses. I think they began on Thursday.
Yeah.
So Tori Ramirez with Heritage Properties had a really awesome open house off of Sawyer, Taylor, that area. And then Renee Rodriguez had a really nice,
It was really pretty. I saw that.
open house over in the Spring Valley area. And then last night, Nicole Lopez probably had the open houses of all open houses.
Should we? I wish we had some music we could play in the background.
Yeah, I need to play the phone number. I don't even know it now off the top of my head, but Mike Jones. I always say it like I can't say his name without saying it that way.
Mike Jones in the house.
Mike Jones was in the house, and if you know who Mike Jones is, he's a local Houston rapper. I don't even know if he's rapping anymore. I'm not even gonna pretend like I
Follow him,
yeah,
right?
like I follow him.
But you know
anymore.
the song, of course, that made him.
Which is
very-
what's his phone number back in the day?
I don't remember the number, but
8004. I think that's it.
it's funny though because you were saying, Mike Jones, and I'm like, yeah, of course I know Mike
Yeah,
Jones.
who doesn't know Mike Jones?
Who doesn't know him?
There's
right?
actually quite a few people that were there that didn't know Mike. You know, the older generation, and then I think our millennial younger generation that probably didn't follow that. You know,
He's
rap
more
scene.
our age group, I guess.
Yeah. But it was fun. It was
And Paul Wow is the other one.
Yeah.
Was he there too?
No,
he didn't.
No, but you and I are going to talk about that.
Okay.
We're having our Caffeinated Show 1-year party on Wednesday, September 26th. It'll be at Concrete Cowboy. I'll go ahead and get that out of the way.
Yes, absolutely.
And so the invitations are out or going out. We're still inviting as we go. So we hope everybody can join us. It'll be a fun night. We'll have music, dancing. Hopefully a local celebrity will pop in as well.
Yes, absolutely. And we have an invite on Facebook already. So if you have looked at it and you are thinking of going, please let us know. We are excited to have everyone come join us. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
RSVP or type interested on there at least, so we
or
can
let
have
one of us know too.
So we can have an idea because we will be having food served. So.
And also, we are going to have some of our old guests, or past guests, I should say, not old, but...
Randall's watching. Hi, Randall. Thanks for joining us.
And Freddie, I see, is watching as well.
So, you guys are both invited. Randall and Tony have both been on our show, so I know that I send out the invite to both of them. So, it'll be exciting.
It'll be fun. So, we had a really fun week last week. I think I was up in the mountains, so I cannot... say anything other than, my goodness, Houston's hot. But it is.
You didn't miss anything while you were gone except the heat.
I know.
So if you missed us last Monday, it was because my lovely co-host decided to go out of town.
Well,
it's okay.
I know. It was nice. It was well worth it.
I'll be out of town next week, so we're making up for it.
That's true. But as you know, and many of you guys that watch us are in real estate, you know that it's truly never a getaway that you can really disconnect. So I was making sure everything was taken care of and doing our pre-approvals and getting everything done. So we have some really great, I'm excited because I have been working a lot with construction loans, and a lot of our clients are building their beautiful dream homes. So I've been doing something that I hadn't been doing, I guess, in the past. It was more just resale properties. So it's been really fun to talk to a lot of the builders and help the clients do that. So even though I was on the mountain down the slide, did you see me go down the slide?
Yeah, that's cute. But I was texting you and we were working back and forth, and you took a picture of yourself working on the computer.
I know.
I was like, I'm working. No, of course. But I got a lot done.
But it's fun.
You know, Monday it was fun because we didn't do the show, so I went and modeled for Alicia's boutique.
saw.
So that was fun. It was a fun morning with all the girls, and so just a little.
I love the pictures from the boutique that she took of, that day.
Yeah.
They were so pretty.
And I actually wound up hiring her photographer for that day to take some new headshots for me. So that was exciting. Did that on Wednesday.
That's going to be really
yeah,
pretty.
I can't wait to get those back.
I know. So we love, well, obviously, you guys know we love Thinking Girls Boutique. It always has, your earrings are from there.
My earrings are from Thinking Boutique. And these should be like my signature earrings.
I love those earrings.
Yeah,
They're
I wore
so
these
much
last
fun.
night too.
But you guys know, I don't really wear jewelry, or I don't know. Except when, like today, I'm
today
actually wearing some for you.
She's dressed up on a Saturday, and I'm in a t-shirt. I've been actually, you're like really bonitas, Gabby's t-shirt this morning.
And I'm not.
You're actually dressed up.
Well, it's
Kinda,
like a little
sorta.
sundress.
Yeah.
It's not too dressed up.
we
have work today.
Yeah,
That's why
we
we're
both
dressed
have work today, and we're on location in my backyard. So yes, we're not at a coffee shop this morning,
No,
but we
we're
are
not.
on location.
Well, but we are at a place that serves delicious coffee.
Yes.
So we're very excited to have Jackson's Brew. So if you guys don't know yet, go and follow Jackson's Brew. Today we are going to be joining our friend Chuck Miller over at an open house I'll give you the address now, and we're going to post it on there. But it'll be from 12 to 4, and it is at 6302 Scribner
Yeah.
Road, Houston, Texas 77074. And I know it's right off of like 59
And like the
in
Hillcroft area.
It's a beautiful house. It has a wonderful pool, and Jackson's Brew will be there, and I will bring some goodies for you guys, some sweets and things like that.
Yeah.
But also I'll be there just to talk to you about mortgages, all the fun stuff about
Get you
numbers and get you
approved.
approved, and any questions that you have, whether you're building a house or you're buying one that's already built. Chuck will be there. He'll answer any real estate questions you have, and of course we're gonna have delicious coffee, so stop by.
I hear that Jackson's Brew is brewing up their cold brew right now.
Yes.
And they will also be having frappuccinos.
Oh.
Frappes. So that's exciting.
Which is perfect for our weather.
And it's so hot outside. So come out, join us today at Chuck's open house today from 12 to 4. I just put the address on the comments, and come by, get some free coffee, some free cold brew, and some free bread, bun,
Pan
or
dulce
cookies or something,
cookies
whatever
or
she's
whatever.
gonna
Yes,
come up with.
I gotta see what kind of goodies we can take over there. But we're excited to partner up with him because he's been a great supporter of our show as well, and
Chuck's a really cool guy.
He's with Fantacular Real Estate.
Fantacular.
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 Did I say that wrong?
Fantacular.
That was in Espanol.
Yeah, it's one step above, I don't know, something. I can't remember. Spectacular.
Yes, that's why
Fantastic.
we love Chuck. No, spectacular. So, well, we have a couple of things coming up in September that we want to tell you about. Number one, we are going to be doing maybe one or two. It's beautiful. Your hair's we have the air going in the back, and I feel like Beyonce
can hear us. I don't know how the audio is today, but let us know if the audio, because we did change up some audio stuff this morning.
But I was telling them we're going to have some different things going on in September. We are going to go live maybe on another Saturday, but we are going to still have our Monday show, so keep tuned for that. We have some great guests coming up. Again, the appraiser, or the public adjuster, not the appraiser, the public adjuster, and Annabelle McKenzie is coming to be with us as well. And then
it'd be exciting to have her on. Annabelle's been a great resource. She's been helping me at WCR as well, Women's Council, so it's been nice.
Yeah, she's just been, I think everyone in her group also does such a great job, and I'm excited to have her share her view and why she started her company, and it's really exciting.
QRS Realty, right?
Yes, QRS Realty, and they really do such a great job. Very different than a lot of real estate offices out there. But also have some news.
Yeah. So how do I say this? I'm like dumbfounded. No. So for our viewers that know that follow us regularly, I just want to let everybody know I've tried to reach out to as many of my real estate friends and family and let you guys know that I'm no longer with North American Title. I did resign. And that's okay. It's nothing bad. So, and people say, "Oh, you resigned. What happened?" I get a few text messages. But I will make an announcement soon of my next adventure.
You are still in real estate.
Yes, I'm not going
Absolutely.
away. You can't get rid of me that easily. I love it. You know, like I said, we both have a passion for coffee and real estate.
Absolutely.
And whatever realm of real estate that we're in, we're still going to be in the real estate community. You know, we've built up so many friendships and relationships in this business that, I mean, you'd have to force me out.
Well, and it truly is. Like, I remember when I first got into real estate, on the real estate side, in the lending, obviously, but one of my old, I guess, mentors, I could call him, he said, once you're bitten by the real estate bug, like, that's it. You're always in it. And when he first told me that, I thought, no, I love what I did before, investments before, but it's true. I can't see doing anything else. I love what I do. Even like we were saying, while we're away, we're still involved, and it doesn't feel like work, even though sometimes we can have challenging, for me, cases that I have to make sure that we get solved. But I love the fact that we truly get to do something that makes a difference. Kind of like coffee. Coffee makes a difference every single morning for us as well.
I think our second pot of coffee is brewing right now.
Yes, thank goodness for that.
But I was gonna say, let me say hello to Yolanda. Yolanda, if you're watching, it was so great to see you last night. I have not seen you in a long time, so saw Yolanda and her husband.
Okay.
Last night at the open house.
You'll have to come to one of our shows. You guys are always welcome to come join us live. You know, we have coffee and it's always on us, so come and join us.
Always. Yeah, I'm excited about
look, here comes more coffee.
Here comes more coffee being delivered. Look at that.
Wow, this is very nice. I enjoy the service I'm getting.
Here we go.
It's on the house.
On the house.
Coffee on the house.
Literally.
Thank you, husband. He's brewing at my coffee, so but look at that cute little truck right there. It's so cute.
You have to come out and see it in person. Obviously, you were at White Linen Nights, which is really fun, and you had a lot of people interested.
A good turnout. Yeah. So the whole Jackson's Brew concept, and I don't mind sharing it, but it was just an idea of mine many years ago. So how can we bring the love of coffee, into more than what we do just by drinking it, right? And bring something to the real estate community that could help.
This is good.
Yeah, good, great. Jumping Mouse by Cat's Coffee. So we decided to get this little coffee truck and had it manufactured overseas and brought in on the boat. And so it's been a great little fun weekend adventure. As many of you guys know, my kids are older now, and so this is like my new little baby project. So it's been fun, and Chuck has had I'm honored that Chuck asked us to come out and do his last 2 open houses, and then today. So so go
That's
like the Jackson's
exciting.
Brew page
Well,
for updates.
I love that you guys, that, like you said, your family is involved, and your kids, like your daughter went to barista school, and and you guys went to the coffee show as well when we were away. I remember that as well.
We went to Baltimore back in March for Coffee Fest, just to kind of immerse ourselves in knowledge. And it's just, at the end of the day, the coffee business is really helping small farms, local, farms in Central America have a sustainable life. If it wasn't for our ability to drink so much coffee, these farmers and such, wouldn't be able to provide for their families. So it's really cool.
It is really cool.
Yeah.
Well, as a Central American, I do understand how that works, and it's, my little town is a coffee town, and it's in El Salvador.
Yeah.
And you're right. I mean, one of our biggest things there is that we have this amazing coffee, but truly and honestly, until a couple of years ago, maybe not a couple of years, but maybe like 10 years, 15 years ago, not a lot of people ventured to El Salvador. To the mountains, to talk to the coffee farmers, to get the coffee. But now that, things are a little bit different, you're able to really gain some access to those people, and then you're able to provide those, because I think most people, and not to go into a whole coffee conversation, but, but I mean, we are the Caffeinated Show. We have to talk about coffee.
We love our name.
Yeah. But like Colombia was really what was known for coffee.
Right. And
or other parts of the world.
Right. Not El Salvador or Guatemala.
Guatemala, which is right next door, or Costa Rica.
Yep. Some
Nicaragua.
great coffee there. So Jackson's Brew is partnered with two roasters here, Cat's Coffee, which I'm sure a lot of you guys know of. They're great with providing training and things like that. And then Mario with Apollonia Coffee, he actually brings in his family's beans from their family farm, and he brings in the green beans here and roasts them here. So
he's a roaster here.
Yeah, so they are local roasters. So,
hey Bobby, how are you? Some nose coffee. What is that?
I don't know, Bobby.
Bobby, you always have the most interesting questions.
Yeah, or comments. Sometimes I'm like, what?
Hey, and we haven't seen you in a long time. Like, when are you going to come and visit us
on
the
Bobby,
live show?
But you know why Bobby doesn't get up and come to the show?
Why, because he's far?
No, because he says he's usually hungover.
Bobby.
I am just joking, Bobby.
Good. Oh, good. He needs some good coffee.
Oh, he needs some good coffee. I was going to say nose coffee.
Okay, Bobby, you sound like you do need some coffee.
We are great,
Good
Bobby.
morning.
Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Elizabeth. How are you doing? She's another person that we need to sit down with, Elizabeth Navarrete. So, good morning. Hey, Bobby.
He's so silly.
So, guys, we are just having a great time with the ants.
Yeah, we have
a little bit of ants here. On the
hey,
table.
I'd rather take the ants than the mosquitoes any day of the week.
No, well, we're going to have a couple of upcoming events coming up in September other than our show, which we'll also post. But we really wanted to come today and just say hello.
Yeah, because we haven't had a show in almost 2 weeks, right?
Well, yes.
Yeah. I was like, y'all are missing us or not? Because no one said anything.
No, I did get a text like, what's going on? Where's your show? But I know you guys are used to seeing us on Monday mornings, and we thought we would spice it up a little bit today and bring you a Saturday morning version.
Saturday morning
This
edition.
Is us.
Can you imagine us being like on the air, like real TV on Saturday mornings? I would have to wake up early.
That would be really early.
It's so much work.
Well, I don't know. I don't know that. You know what happens is that because, well, I guess we never stop. So the weekend is just like another Monday or another Tuesday for us.
Well, I think that's how probably like all of our realtors feel as well. Like, you know, you work harder, I think, sometimes on the weekends.
You do.
And then maybe you can rest a day or two during the week.
That's true. You know, the only thing I was remembering the other day about this, you know, working nonstop is that you still have to find that balance. Mm-hmm. And I remember this speaker from the Women's Council that she came in. She's super funny and has the book. I forgot her name now. She was.
I have her book too.
I know. I'm like, we met her. We said hi. Anyway, she was one of the speakers at Women's Council, but she has a really interesting way of handling business. And the way she does it is that even though, you know, we're nonstop 24 hours a day, practically, it feels like, she reserves Sunday for her family.
Right.
And I thought that was so respectable of her. And I love that she found those boundaries. Now, I do answer my phone really late at night, but I have lately started setting a little bit of boundaries. You will continue to repeat the notifications. I know what happened.
Mikey, she'll call you back.
Hi, Mikey. But you continue to pick up the phone or look at your emails.
Right.
So going away to the mountains this weekend did do a lot for me because I was able to also, again, you know, just reflect and say, okay, what do I want my days to look like? We usually are so reactive,
right?
And we always want to, you know, do the things instead of like really putting a list together of what you're going to do or having those boundaries so that way you can get the things accomplished that you really need to do as opposed to like constantly.
And you know, our kids, so my daughter, she's my baby of the three, but she's 16 and I have to go out of town Monday for the week, and it's also the first week of school. Mm-hmm. And so last night we were talking about, you know, how her week's going to be with me not being here. And, you know, she's like, oh, Mom, you're not going to be here my first week of my junior year. And I'm like, man, way to like kill me, girl. I mean, you know, so it doesn't matter how old they are, they still, our absence still affects, you know, the kids. Good morning, Savi.
Good morning.
I saw her and Frank last night as well over at the open house. So you guys are such a cute couple. I always like, oh, they're so cute. They take the cutest pictures. Well, I actually took some pictures with them last night, so I'll need to post those. I haven't had a chance.
You've been making coffee.
Yeah, I've been making lots of coffee. That's the cool thing about so I think our house will be known as like the coffee house on the street.
It smells like coffee too, which I'm very happy for.
Yeah, you walk in, it's like, you're awake. You're caffeinated.
So I wonder if you guys are, since you guys are online and sharing some information with us, how do you keep that balance? How do you, I know you work on the weekends and everything else, but like, what do you do? Do you have set times? Because we don't want to miss our clients' calls, or we don't want to, you know.
And you know, Sabi and Frank, and hopefully she's still watching, but they're growing. They're part of their EXP team.
Okay.
And so, and I know she's got older kids like mine, but I see her taking the time to go and spend, you know, the time with the older kids. And her and Frank are running and all that fun stuff.
You just have to get up super early, I think. A lot of it is that. Getting up early, or just making your schedule. If it's not on the calendar, it doesn't happen most of the time.
I agree. And you know, one thing that this week I was off per se, but I wasn't off. I still kept my appointments with my agents and did my events and stuff. But I wanted to say that I went to a networking event, a networking group for women. So it was women helping women. Are you familiar with that one?
Yes, I've been to that.
Yeah,
yes.
and so it was so nice because it was just a group of 10, 15 women that were together that are all entrepreneurs, that are all out there doing their thing, making life happen, and with the support of their family or by themselves or have older kids. So it was nice to kind of venture out and meet that group of women that I've been wanting to meet for the longest, and I just hadn't had a chance to.
Which chapter did you go to?
I went to the
By
memorial.
Alicia's?
Yeah, we were at Alicia's. And I went because I figured I would know somebody that was there.
Yes.
and you know, and Brandy was there. So
I love
it was
Brandy.
nice. Yeah, it was nice that I was in a familiar environment with a couple of familiar people. And then there was a realtor that was there too, and she's like, "Oh, I've seen you at KW Memorial or something, you know, back in the day." So that was exciting.
You know what? That's important. Oh, I mean, you saying that is good, because I think that sometimes as people in real estate, we tend to gravitate towards organizations that only cater to realtors or, you know, lenders like myself or whatever it is. But I think that when you step out for a little bit and start venturing out to all these different groups, you gain so much. Number one, you're connecting with different people. For me, it's all about connecting with people in different industries, because they're able to provide something for my clients as well. I love being able to tell them, you know, if they ask me, "Oh, do you know a good electrician?" or "Do you know, you know, someone that does beautiful boxes like Joy Box, of course, which are fabulous." Or, you know, just anyone that you can call, like real estate attorneys, which reminds me, we will have a real estate attorney on the show. But, you know, I can call her and say, "Hey, Cynthia," or "Hey, whoever it is, I'm going to refer this client to you." And it's such a different feeling.
And I think a lot of people come back to us as a resource, because I've had a lot of people ask, "Oh, what's Chris Bryson," when we had him on this show. And I think he's been able to, I think he did some work for one of my clients. So just, you know, connecting people with the right people and everybody helping each other grow, basically.
And that's what it is. So this weekend, while I was away in the mountains, I did pick up a book that I've been wanting to. It's been on my list to read, and I'm still reading it. I have not finished it because I feel like I want to take it in really good. It's called Ego is the Enemy. And if you have not read that book, I highly, highly recommend it.
We were just talking about ego earlier. You know,
it is.
I'm going to say this. Your ego can really, really play out on Facebook.
Absolutely.
And people can, and I hope I don't have a big ego. Let me know.
I think we keep each other on track, hopefully.
Except my hair, you know, is like super curly today. But, I mean, like, shoot, message me, because I don't want to be that girl on Facebook that's, I mean, I don't know. It's just, we had this conversation. We see people that are playing their life out on Facebook that, like, come on, like, tone my daughter says, "You're being extra, Mom." Whenever I'm having a moment,
which we love being extra sometimes.
Yeah, it's okay to be extra,
and it is okay to promote your business and promote, what you do. But there is a difference, and I mean, like I said, I highly recommend you read this book if it interests you. But it is something that for me, it's always about self-reflection and how I can be a better person to my clients, to my family, whatever it is that I'm doing. But we all have, I guess, an issue with ego. It's even if we feel that we don't, I do feel that it's an area that we can all work on, because there's a lot of things out there now, like social media, obviously, that just caters to that. But at the end of the day, I think that sometimes that gets in the way, obviously, of relationships. It gets in the way of your business growing as a person in business or whatever it is. So ego is the enemy, and it's by Ryan Holiday. He's a Texan, I think. He lives in Austin.
Ego is the enemy.
Yes. And it's so interesting, but we don't always have to be right. And I think part of that is...
Well, and what I was going to add to that is, back to the Facebook stuff, is don't call people out on Facebook.
Well, yeah, that's
you may be having a moment and you think that it's something that you need to do. I think we all do this. We can all type whatever we want to think we want to say, and maybe we vent at that moment, but maybe go back and actually delete it and don't press post.
Or write it.
Or write it down. Use a journal. But I see that too. I see people in the real estate industry calling other people out, other real estate professionals.
Right.
And I get that you may not agree with them. You may not agree with their recruiting tactics or the way that they're creating their teams or their groups. And that's fine, but everybody's everybody's in this to survive and make a life for themselves and their families. So maybe have that conversation with that person one-on-one and not on social media. And don't forget where you came from. I mean, I think that's really easy, that our lives can be taken from us in an instant.
Right. That's true.
And egos can, at the end of the day, you want to, I don't know, I don't have a lot of family here, and so I remember, one of our realtors passed away earlier this year, and then went to his funeral, and it was just amazing. There was, I don't think he had a lot of family, but there was a couple hundred people there that was just in the real estate community.
Right.
Super sweet, humble guy, and
it's about humility at the end of the day. It's and it is hard in our industry because we have to be in your face, basically.
Yeah,
we have to
remind your face once a week. We have to remind you who we are.
Well, we have to remind you, so because it is a fast-paced world, and we have to remind you of different things. But you can still do that in a humble,
totally,
in a kind and helpful way, without really, putting, like you said, other people under the bus.
Yeah.
I think it's karma. It's all about that too. But anyway, not to get all. This is Saturday morning.
We totally got off on a tangent this morning, but
I was just remembering the mountains and reading and coffee and sitting out in the balcony.
It's something that we were talking about before the show went live. I live right over the flight pattern for Hobby Airport. Yeah,
I just live a little further down.
She just lives 2-3 minutes from me, so that's the airplanes. Luckily, they don't fly all night.
Well, that's true.
I think they shut off by midnight. Yeah, Hobby.
Intercontinental, I think, flies a little bit longer. But I wanted to also say, because I was in Colorado, and actually this week I had 2 referrals that came in, 2 people, different states, Florida and Colorado, that wanted to buy homes. And of course, I want to buy one too in Colorado. It's beautiful. But I wanted to talk about that. And it goes back, I guess, to the ego part. When people come and ask me, okay, Jeanette, can you help my client that's buying a house in Colorado, their second or third home? I can easily say no and not help out. So instead, I love working with other partners that are able to help my clients. So in this case, I am able to refer to someone else that's outside of my company, which obviously sometimes that's a little tricky. But if we are trying to help a client, I think at the end of the day, that's the best thing to do. So I am able to work in all of basically the Northeast, is wherever we have our footprint. So Florida, North Carolina, New York.
Yeah, 'cause when I was in Florida, I saw BB&T everywhere. While I was down there, yeah.
Anything in the East Coast we can do, and of course Texas, any other state, so you don't have to actually have somebody else from a different state talk to your clients. If they're buying in, North Carolina, a beach house, or in Florida, or any place like that, I can help out. But if they go past Texas, then we're still not there yet.
Yeah.
So that's when I am able to send over my client referrals to a different lender, and that's okay to do because you're really helping each other, and you help the client out, and you help your partners, and that's what it's about.
Alex is saying hello. Hello,
Hi,
Alex. Good morning. Thanks for joining in.
And Hector, I saw, is watching.
Yes, good
Hi,
morning.
Hector. And I saw somebody else, but I didn't.
Dianette.
Okay.
Dianette's my Eddie's wife.
Oh, Janet. And
I know.
I think someone from Remax Fine Properties.
Dianette and I
Earlier,
escaped. Tony Gutierrez is watching. Thanks, guys, for tuning in on a Saturday morning. Dianette and I haven't been able to hang out. She was like my weekend buddy, but we've been working our butts off lately, so we haven't had a chance to hang out. So I'm hoping we're gonna go camping with them in October.
That'll be nice.
I love camping.
So one more thing we want to remind everyone out there.
Because the landscapers are out now, and I think they're starting to cut my neighbor's yard.
And then, I do hear them. But I wanted to remind everyone, you're invited to join me in San Diego.
Oh, yes.
I am so excited to go to this event. It is called the Latitude Convention. It's part real estate and part just
Arts.
top performers, top executives, influencers in many areas, whether it's politics, media, social media, actually the chef that I love.
Yeah.
Jose Andres is going to be there. I'm just so I can't wait.
I'm trying to figure out, so that's affiliated with NARA.
Right, it is affiliated with NARA. We still have discounted tickets. So
Yes.
if you want to go,
Let me tag Sal in here, because if you guys are interested in going to that, it's open to realtors and pretty much anybody that wants to give.
I don't know if they can hear us.
I know. Oh my God, the landscaper's like right behind us. They never mow their yard.
This is live.
No, joking. Hopefully they don't watch the show.
Hi, neighbor.
Hi, neighbor. So, anyways, yes, I will put a link here as well to contact either myself or your Neff, because there is still some discounted tickets, and it is in San Diego. It also happens to be the same weekend of the Texas Association of Realtors Convention, which I have to go to.
I know. So we're going to be in two different places.
Two different cities. So we're going to probably do our show on a Saturday that week as well. But I'm trying to figure out how I can get to from San Antonio to San Diego. So
You can do it. I will help
fly.
you. So the other thing that I love is traveling and planning. So I will help you figure it out.
So I know I need to go to TAR's convention, and then from there maybe we can fly into San Diego.
Yeah, that would be great. Well, it's going to be a great conference. If you look up, we'll put up the link for the website as well, and it has the schedule of who's going to be there.
Yeah.
And truly and honestly, I think if you are someone that wants to do business, it doesn't matter whether it's in the Latin community with the population and the spending dollars that we have available. If you want to be in any kind of business that caters to that community, this is the place for you. But even if you don't, I think the people that are going to be there, they are at the top of their game in all these industries, and for you to have access to these kind of caliber of people is truly, I think it's such a small amount to pay for that. So let us know. We have half price tickets, only a few left, and you can come hang out with me in San Diego.
Yep, that'll be fun. Or you can come to TAR with me.
That's
in San Antonio. We're both going to sand places, but not.
And we both will be having coffee there.
Yes.
Actually, I heard there was a lot of great breweries too in San Diego.
Oh yeah. No, I know. Well, so next week I will be gone. I will actually be in Denver. We missed each other by a week, so I'll be in Denver for a week, which is exciting to get away from the heat for a little while.
Can you guys still hear us?
Yeah, hopefully. Let us know if you can hear us or not, because the landscapers are now cutting my neighbor's yard. So, which is fine. Not like they knew we were doing our show this morning. God
we didn't
forbid.
send them a memo, I guess.
I didn't door knock. Hey guys, get out to the house. Alex is asking if we're having special coffee this morning. So we are actually doing the show from my backyard. This is Jackson's Brews little coffee truck behind us, and we are drinking coffee from Cats this morning, which they're Jumping Mouse, which Jackson's Brew is making a whole batch of cold brew out of. So that's exciting.
And we're going to an open house later today, so don't forget, guys, join us from 12 to 4 at 6302 Scribner Road in Houston, Texas 77074. We're going to be with Chuck Miller, and it is his listing, and we're excited to have him have us there as his partner.
I think we're gonna need to wrap up.
I think so. We gotta go because we gotta go.
We have to be over there at noon.
Yeah. So thanks for joining us this morning. As always,
we will loudly tell you.
We will see you guys soon. Stay caffeinated.
Yes, thank you guys for joining us. We will see you.
We will see
not
you
Monday.
We will let you know when our next show is.
It's going to be a Tuesday.
It'll be Tuesday, yes.
Tuesday the 4th of September.
I think so. It'll be the day after Labor Day because we want you guys to rest up on Monday.
Oh, right.
I have
got besitos on there. And then mine. So anyways, guys, thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the Saturday edition of the Caffeinated Show.
Stay caffeinated.
Stay caffeinated and